Hey, I'm Mark and I'm here with the second part of making a design Bible. Today I'm gonna talk about environments and the place where the story takes place in the game. Also gonna talk about research and my ideas and how everything connecting. Also the choices I made and why did I make those choices. I'm not sure if I talked about the story yet or what is it about actually. I know I talked about my references and inspirations. So this idea I'm making is about Hungarian mythology mostly and takes place in Hungary in a small village. And that's really the place, and I'm planning to make concept about a village, a forest, and a factory, and also a field. So these are mostly the main areas of the game. So I'm trying to build a story around that, and there's gonna be a conflict with the factory, the village, and the witch who lives in the forest. So that's basically the whole storyline. It's basically a huge conflict with different type of groups of people. And I'm thinking of making our main character be in the middle of this conflict, and she has to resolve it, and she has to go through the story and pick a side and kind of solve it and save the village. And this whole game would be like a horror game, and I'm trying to make the whole areas very dark and gloomy. And the big part of that would be the factory, who kind of making the whole village very toxic and also very filled with smog and dust and any kind of things that would pollute the air. Also, I'm thinking making the factory to an asbestos factory, so we can even have a bigger evil in the story. Also, the witch gonna be the part of it. Why is it the village so gloomy and dark? I'm thinking because of her magic, she will conjure up some mist and creatures. So I think that's gonna add the horror element to the game. On the screen, actually, you can see I'm working on the witch character. I'm not finished with that yet, but I think the next video gonna be about her and her character design. But today's video is actually about a concept I finished recently. You can see on the screen right now. It's gonna be about the witch and her followers. In this first concept, the witch and her followers around the bonfire, and they are doing witchcraft, and this is more just set the mood for this game and for the idea of what kind of witchery going on. I feel like my sketch is always really ugly, so don't really analyze that. The finished product will be looking good. It's already looking much better how it started, but I really wanted to make this with not much references. I did have references for this, but I feel like I really came up with this idea of dreamlike, really wet looking environment. Also, these 3 photos were my references for this picture. And this is the finished product. I usually use Lightroom to enhance some areas, and I also did a filter on it, and you can see there's another filter on it that is just film grain. So I said before, I'm making this to make a better portfolio, so if you guys wanna get another video about me speaking about portfolios maybe, or something more helpful, like how to make a better portfolio, or how to get hired, or what is being in an indie studio, being a concept artist, or any kind of this type of
things. If you have questions, I will gladly inform anybody, even though I'm not a professional, but I think artists should help other artists, so I do what I can, I guess. And this one on the screen is another concept I made. It's the same environment, but I was trying to make it look like it's another part of it. And it's filled with these Romani carriages, these horse-drawn living wagons. I thought it would be a really nice addition to this game to be also include Romani people. And our main character is gonna be Romani too. So yeah, usually I start with the dark background and I build up from there. Because it's night, I think it's much more easier to build with light in a dark background. But these are also photo bashing, so I didn't draw all of it, but half pictures, half drawings. And this is the finished piece. I wanted to look haunting and kind of abandoned. I added that light in the window so it had some kind of color and it draws the eye to there. But I'm not sure if I want people to live there. I think it's more gonna be just like a haunted place, like abandoned. I also edited this one in Lightroom and added some film grain and other effects on top, so it looks more polished. So I finished these two pieces just to set the mood and like more just like inspiration for the environments I'm thinking of. I still need to do environments of the village, a church, and also the factory. I'm not sure if I'm making videos of them, but I will probably mention it in later videos if I finish them or I have finished pictures of them. As I mentioned before, I'm making these to make a better, cohesive, put together portfolio. I want to apply for companies that has similar style, so I will have a better chance to get hired. Also, this is a really just fun project to do and learn from it. So I think it's a win-win to make this, and actually it's really fun so far, so I don't mind making it. Not sure where's the end goal yet, but I guess I'll make it till it's fun and enjoyable and until I have a good portfolio. So stay tuned for a portfolio update, I guess, in the future. If you're interested about these drawings I'm making, you can check out my Instagram or kind of any social media. I'm on everywhere in the name of Grief Green. And on Instagram, I have like almost every 2 or 3 days I post about these and have more in-depth explanation. So if you're interested, check out those. Also like and subscribe because that will be so helpful. And also comment whatever you like. And that's it. I'll end the video here. Thank you. Bye.